Done BZ, Done BZ, Done BZ, Done BZ TV. What's up, Boss Tweezy? It's your boy, Done BZ, and I'm coming to you here live from the Steezy. And I'm back at it again with another episode of the Jam Skating News. And it's time to get it in today. It's not a barn burner. I'm not going to lie. Today is not going to make you destroy farmland, but I think it's an interesting topic. So I hope everybody's doing amazing, because I'm doing amazing. It's the new year. New year, same old Done BZ, JK. What are our New Year's resolutions? Drop your New Year's resolution in the comments if you got one. And while you're coming on in and checking the video out, why don't you drop a like as well, since you're hanging on out. I want to take a chance, and not a chance, I want to add my chat to this video, and I'm looking through the settings. I've been telling myself I was going to put the chat on the YouTube screen forever. And I keep telling myself I'm going to put the chat on there. I'm going to put the chat on there. I'm going to put the chat on there. And now it's time to find the link in order to get the chat on there. And I'm like, okay, now where's the link to put the chat on there? You know what I should have did? I should have watched the whole video. Instead of watching the whole video on how to put the chat on, I set up the joint inside of OBS. And then I said, okay, man, you just go start it and you're going to find the link. It's going to be a breeze. It's going to be super easy to find the link. All you got to do is jump on YouTube, find your live panel. Anyway, so our tangent for today is going to be the Done BZ life updates. Let's just keep it nice and short. Life update number 1. I started playing video games in. Yep. After talking all that trash, I was talking all of that trash. Said, man, I'm going to get focused. Da, da, da. It's over now. I'm about to keep it real. Whoop-de-whoom. Hey, man, I don't like these guys. They got neck beards. Whoop-de-whoom. I'm back. The good news, my last stream got 100 views. And since I'm going to be streaming and playing video games, I've been making my different pages, my HTML pages. What happened to my tribute page? Ain't no way. Come on. Come on. Oh my, no. So the code does not automatically save. I made a Melee tribute page. I was proud of it. I had the information typed out. I had lists. I took the bullets off the list. Now I got to do it again. And I made it up to 85 followers on Twitch. Y'all can't completely see it. But it's time to get serious. I can't lie. Today's topic is something that I've been researching for a while. Whoa. It's something I've been researching for a while, but it's not something that I've locked down completely. I'm about to give y'all some exclusives A couple months ago, I did some research sessions on UK roller skating. And now I'm looking to create those videos and finish those videos. And I've been looking at where to take it. The cool part about taking some time away to keep on studying and learn more about the scene is I feel more confident. I feel more confident talking about it. It's your boy. It's your boy. I'm tripping. I'm trying to move the red square that I'm in on OBS, but I'm seeing my mouse move on the screen. So I'm like, it's not on the right monitor. I just want to play the intro to these and play the middle section. I got to edit this down. Right now it's like a 50-minute video. Y'all can't hear nothing. Uh, th- this is my least favorite thing to fix on OBS. Not OBS. This is Premiere. Can't give you the exclusives. I ain't gonna waste no more time on it. That's the video I got the Jace made. I could play a little bit of it. I could play the Jade from that I recorded. I don't have to play it. And I've been working on a lot of videos. So it wasn't Premiere. I have it set to the microphone. Have you ever wondered why skaters in London skate outside in hockey skates? Don't worry, bruv. I got you covered. Today we're diving into the history of roller skating in the UK, from scenic street skates to a cultural movement. Let's get it in. Have you ever wondered why skaters in London skate outside? And I'm also going to be working on my British accent. I absolutely refuse to do this without a British accent. Bruv. The bruv them. Me and the brevs. So there's two angles that I'm looking to take the history video in, or there's two big things that I'm covering. I want to cover where converts are from, and I'm also going to cover how London roller skating developed. In order to do that, I'm going to talk about the Stratford, the history in the Stratford. See, I blanked there for a second. Trying to do so many things at once. Boom. So boom. We got the note section up. Shouts out to the upgrades. This is year 2 of streaming, and I'm getting excited. I'm already excited. Let's make a table. Back in the day, I was just getting to the point where I could understand like headers and stuff. I need a stack of books to put on here. One sec, I'll be right back. One thing I notice is that when I move my mouse on my desk, like my whole face shake. And so I started using like the joint beside me because my face was shaking. Because the third strike guys kept roasting me. I was gonna do it on the box that my mic was in because I picked up the box that I had scented candles in. And I'm like, wait. Which one's worth more? Your mic or these scented candles? Like, you can move them scented candles out. I haven't used scented candles in so long. I was doing a lot of steam room meditation in my bathroom. I had a whole season of it. And I told myself, oh man, you're going to keep doing it. I switched a couple habits up so I wasn't doing as much steam rooming. And I'm like, you still going to do this, man. You still going to be burning candles. I ain't burnt a candle in months. So, UK, USA. I really like the Jam News Network background. I want to make more stuff for it. That's where I really am. I kind of want to start wearing suits. I really want to start wearing suits. I could go to the thrift store once a month and get a new suit. In like 3 or 4 months, I'm going to have enough suits to stream. I only need 2 thrift store suits, and I'm going to be able to have enough suits to stream in every day. So, equipment. Equipment, moves, vocabulary. Development. History. The equipment, vocabulary, move/vocabulary. What are the categories? Because I think this could be a format that I could use to describe a couple different types of skating. So it just wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? I could use this template for other videos is what I'm thinking. All right, I'm going to start here and then I'm going to keep on making them. Let's put the date on it because let's say 2 weeks to finish it. That's a property comment. I actually have stuff planned to leave the house this weekend. I'm double booked. I am actually double booked. And I got double booked today via email. I haven't been double booked in a long time. So equipment. Convert quads. Working inside of Notion and trying to make actual spreadsheets inside of Notion, sometimes it inspires me to just open Excel. That's where I am with this at times. Just open it. Chop skating. Predominantly outside. A singular style develops. One of the things that I was a little bit wary of in the video, and I can play you a clip. I think you might have heard it a little bit in the intro. I'm going to play the intro one more time, and I'm going to point out some stuff that is scaring me already. Have you ever wondered why skaters in London skate outside in hockey skates? Don't worry, bruv. I got you covered. Today we're diving into the history of roller skating in the UK, from scenic street skates to a cultural movement. Let's get it in. I said skaters in London skate outside, not London. Oh, yeah. There it is. First, I said skaters in London, and then I said skating in the UK. It's a London ting. This is from 2023. Isn't it? It's a London thing. The influence of the Stratford Center. See if we can get this fit in. I could make these boxes a little bit wider to make it easier. Marilyn Fontaine's project, part of the Newman Heritage Month, delves into the impact of the Stratford Center roller skaters on roller skating worldwide. During the pandemic, roller skating surged in popularity, with the Stratford Center playing a pivotal role in shaping the chop and shuffle style skating. This unique style has garnered international attention, with videos amassing up to 1 million views and enthusiasts worldwide adopting this trend. Despite its global reach, the origins, despite its global reach, the origins of chop and shuffle style remain rooted in the Stratford Center. In the 1980s, skaters from Uppercut Roller Rink and Forest Skate frequented the Stratford Center to hone their dance moves before transitioning to Hyde Park. Over time, a generation of skaters emerged carrying on the legacy of the chop and shuffle style in Stratford. The It's a London Ting project, named after a colloquial expression, explores the stories of past and present skaters and the transformative impact of skating on their lives. Wayne Gordon, a Stratford resident known as the godfather of skating in London's skate jamming community, stands out as a key figure who influenced many young individuals in Newham. The project features a 30-minute documentary showcasing interviews with skaters from different eras, including notable names like Paigey Cakey, Getz, and JME. Shouts out to the old school London teens. Look at these skates. One of the things about the Converse skates that I started to notice is the leg warmers. Oops, y'all saw me type that. I said that to be funny, and what's really going to happen is I'm going to want to find this file in a little bit, and I'm not going to be able to find it. So we get the converts, but in addition to the converts, people are putting like skate warmers on them. I want to show another picture, a close up of some converts. Like this here, I wasn't sure if this would be a good picture of a convert to feature for the thumbnail because I'm like, what is this? What are those? But in London, you fresh in London, you pull up with these. Men them gonna be like, sheesh type shit. Through recorded interviews and footage collected by Stratford Center skaters in the 80s, Jack Matthew has crafted a compelling documentary shedding light on the community's vibrant skating culture. Additionally, a collection of images spanning from 1986 to 2024, donated by skaters, provides a visual narrative of the skater's journey. Accompanying documentary is a skate playlist reflecting the music that resonated with Stratford Center skaters during the 1980s and 2000s. The project also included various events such as a screening and Q&A session at the UCL East, an exhibition showcasing donated photographs in the Heritage Physical Archive, and 2 free workshops offering the public a chance to engage in a skate mural workshop and a free roller disco experience. This project serves as a valuable public archive for Newman residents and a resource for researchers, educators, and cultural institutions. It offers insights into mental health, highlights rap artists from Newham, supports school projects, and provides historical records for museums and exhibition spaces. It offers insights into mental health, highlights rap artists from Newham, supports school projects, and provides historical records for museums and exhibition spaces. So when I'm talking about the video and studying London culture, it's like, am I going to say this is a history of UK skating? Not London. It's not a UK team. It is a London team. Roller skating in Birmingham, London. You know there's 8 countries in the United Kingdom? Not 8, 6. Oh, 7. There are 7 nations inside of the United Nations. Oh my God, I don't even know. See, I'm all over the place. It's 4 countries. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is an island country that sits northwest of mainland Europe. When I tell you, they told us so much about the American Revolution, they never told us it was not just one place. In my head, all of these people got along. When my boy told me that they do not get along, how? They fought and enslaved each other? Why? Why? Even like I'm so nervous about this, I'm scared to say London. Like they're not gonna feel left out if I just say London. I didn't want people in my comments to be like, "Oh, it's London." The second thing, let's put this under development. London is a city. And rhythm skating in the US is a collection of styles formed around the country. That means that there was an array of music that goes into creating rhythm skating. So, boom. Okay, today we're going to answer some questions. Who started fast backwards first? I'm gonna give y'all a spoiler. There is a distinct difference between fast backwards in the UK and fast backwards in the US. In the US, we skate in a rink. Fast backwards roller skating patterns in the United States were developed for the rink. Meanwhile, in London, across the pond with Mandim, they're skating in the street. And it mirrors hockey skating more than a choreographed routine. So, boom. Let me finish up my chart, my Venn diagram chart. So, vocabulary and moves. They even said it. They said fast backwards chopping style. And in the modern age, more people are jamming. But straight up dancing on skates, that's more of a US thing. That's something that we do here. But since it's outside, UK skating develops a lot like Venice Beach. They develop into Venice Beach style skaters. Kind of like Venice Beach, San Francisco Dance Plaza. And these are like the major sects of the skaters. You're gonna be a fast backwards chop speed man, or you and bruv gonna skate outside at Hyde Park. That's it. It's one or two vibes. It's it. There's no in between because it's one city. The thing about skating outside and not roller skating in a rink, it fundamentally changes the way that you form skate moves because it changes where you congregate and it shifts the entire LOL Londoner here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm glad you're here. I didn't want to do this accent for the whole stream without somebody for London hearing me do this. I'm doing this. I will not stop. I'm not stopping. Skating outside shifts the focus of the social meetup of skating. It's like standing in the middle with nobody skating around on the outside. So it's middle work. It's mostly middle work. It's middle work or we're getting down the street. It's middle work or we're skating in traffic. And then a lot of times when you go to like the disco pics, they skate the other way. They skate the other way at the disco. I'm joking about skating in traffic. I skate in traffic now too. I'm not happy about it though. Did I not save it? I not save it. When you're skating with Mendem in the parking lot, like that. I was scared I was gonna have to get off stream and send these clips to somebody in the UK. Oh my God. Tell me about it. You can check people out. You get people skating around inside of the asphalt, but the way that people can actually meet and congregate is still kind of like a park. Even if everybody's in a singular area, you'll have people that can come in and people will have choreography together, but that's distinctively different from the rink where the skating rink is constantly in motion. And the dance routines, the jam routines aren't developed to be done inside of the ring, aren't developed to be done in a circle. And I think like when I started skating, I actually not when I started skating. When everybody else started skating, it made me start to reflect on what the rink did to me. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about skating in traffic for 1 second. Since we got some Londoners, let's look at the background. Let's look at the backgrounds on this pic. This is a street. This is a street. This is a developed wooded area coated specifically for skating. Look at these skates. I don't feel comfortable taking my Rydell rhythm skates out on the street because I could scratch them up. Meanwhile, the Bauer skates, look, I've seen a lot of people's Bauer skates scratched up. And they're also hockey boots. It's a part of the game. Like, and let's take a look at some footage. Let's do the side by side of London roller skating footage versus fast backwards. This is going to be the kicker. Let me pull this over here. I need a hotkey for a newsground background too. Let's see how much support I'm getting on the rhythm skating page. Yes, sir. Teachers quitting. Friends to enemies. I want to start covering mainstream news. I think that's how I'm going to get my numbers up. I love y'all to death. I love you. I love you all. Okay, 303. People be talking about getting the amount of numbers that I get on videos and chuckling about how small it is. I'd be like, come on, bro. You got to stop talking about my channel like this. I'm happy about my 303, though. Like, that's pretty good for this channel. What am I looking for? Can't even find clips of this. Here it is. Why isn't roller skating in the Olympics? It's not a sport. Okay, let's look at the Storm backwards crossover. She's in the middle of a street right now. This is a crazy place to be teaching this. And then they like skate on a straight path. Like in the ring, you're constantly turning.
Basically, I said that our crossover is when your dominant leg is going over your non-dominant leg and not your non-dominant leg stepping out, which is more of an artistic step, an artistic crossover. So
more of an artistic step or of a more artistic step over. I wanted to talk about that too, because inside of the rhythm skating world, it's actually a lot of artistic moves, and it's actually a lot of artistic, how do I say this? Artistic sensibilities. Each and every transition that we're teaching is meant to look smooth. There's a big difference between looking smooth and moving fast. There's a completely different intention, in the way that people perform those moves is different too.
what I want to do basically is show you guys. So you have to practice stepping over. You want to do it towards you guys, you step over. So if you basically are practicing your crossover, step over your boot. So you're not doing this, you're not doing that. You are crossing over and bending down and crossing over. So it's both your feet are going to be moving. So for instance, if I'm going to do doing a crossover in a straight line, I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Both your legs need to be stepping. Another thing that's going to help you is if you have your S, you actually do it. And when you do it, if you look, I am moving both of my feet. Okay? This it makes it more easier to be able to do this is if you make sure you're bending your knees and then you bring yourself up. Bend your knees, bring yourself up. Okay? The next thing is, a lot of you guys don't know how to look backwards properly. Okay, so basically, how you look over backwards properly, for me, I'm right dominant. So I look over my left side. How I look over my left way, do that again. Do that again. I can add that in. How I look over my left side. I look at you like this. If you notice, my shoulder is below my chin, and my chin is above my shoulder, and I'm looking all the way around. The reason why this is the best way to look behind you is because, especially when you're a roller skater, someone could come from the inside.
Inside of the ring, looking over your shoulder while you're skating backwards is not actually, it's not 1000% vital. Let's keep it real. Second thing, they're calling it galloping on skates. Let's look at them gallop on skates.
I just showed you guys how I do my galloping, which is...
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's A Skates, and I'm
Everybody's the
joined by
hand
my bros
mic.
from Wavy on 8. Please introduce
We
yourself.
got the ultimate Rizzler. He's risen.
My name's Shaquille. You can catch me on Instagram
what's
at
up, my
Shaquille_KS.
name's
You can catch me on Instagram as Satan8, but they call me Mills.
Okay, so in today's video,
Man,
these guys
aura
are gonna teach
maxing in the
me
back.
different variations of going backwards. So please enjoy.
Come on.
I'm going to be showing you guys my preferred style of going backwards, which is, of course, if you see me skate backwards, galloping. So a lot of people, they don't really do the gallop too much anymore. They're more so chopping and that, innit? But man's a galloper still. So obviously with the galloping thing, man use the left leg there, yeah? So when I'm going backwards, I proper dig in and pull. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the running one, it's loads of little steps. So obviously, with that being said, I'm gonna show you my preferred style going backwards, which is galloping.
Hey, yo, I need to turn on the captions. Man, she's still galloping, yeah. Chopping. Yo. Back in my day, the only British accent I heard was the proper one. When I found out that dudes was talking like this, I'm like, hey, yo.
So obviously, with that being said, I'm gonna show you my preferred style going backwards, which is galloping.
Which is
Follow your
galloping.
boy.
So it looks like he's separating the way that he's doing the moves while he's balancing on his right foot. Dang, I ain't never seen somebody skate this strong in my life. Look at this dude. He's skating stronger than Diamond Walker in 2005. He's standing on his outside right foot. Let's slow this down so I can talk about it while we watch. When he transfers his weight to his left foot, he's using that as the moment to push. And then he jumps back onto his right foot so he can complete the motion faster. Transfers. Boom. So on the right, left, he's picking his left up. He pushes it down, and now he's sliding that foot back in the cross pull motion. Back on the right quick. Again. By picking his foot up and jumping into the next move, he increases the rate at which that he can touch the ground and increase the amount of force that he's pushing into the ground. And that allows him to skate backwards faster. Let's see what the difference is between this and the chop is. Nope, she's kind of doing it with him. Now let's look at some fast backwards clips. I made a video on this. Shouts out to this video. Back in the day, man, I went back and looked at my videos of me in Thailand. I was high on life. I was high on life. I could feel it. I'm like, yo, bro, you're happy. I can see it in your eyes. Look at how people are skating backwards with scissors. Very stylish, very demure. There's specific footwork that people do when they're skating fast backwards in the States. And as you see on the corners, everybody footwork changes. It's out, in, out, in, out, in. And then when they hit the corners, it's more of a stop and chop. Not it's a small chop, as they say across the pond. This is a really good example. Everybody's going out, in. See these dudes over there switching arms. Now, this is a completely different feel. So when you're doing this outside in the street, if you watch some UK people do it outside in the street, you'll see them like jumping over obstacles. Let's see if Road True is on this. Whoa. Demand them. Oh, man. That's wild. And he's recording this. Is it wet outside? Like you got to dodge a couple of people. Ain't no way, man. I'm trying more dangerous things. What? I'm trying more dangerous things this year. It's about to jump over a rock or something. So a lot of this chop is made for speed control and maneuverability. In the rink, if you pick up your feet too far, it's gonna mess up the whole line. Oh yeah. Y'all thought I was done? Did you think I was done? And that's why I said that one of the questions I want to talk about is who started fast backwards first. There is a distinct difference between the fast backwards in the UK and in the US. And in the US, but in the US, we skate in the ring. Fast backwards roller skating patterns in the United States were developed for the ring. It's choreography that takes advantage of being inside of a controlled environment. It is not speed skating. In the US, fast backwards is not speed skating. In London, they talk about the fast backwards speed skate style backwards. Fast backwards is not speed skating. But if we are going to be technical and look at when fast backwards got popular in which countries, fast backwards roller skating became popular in the United States before it became popular in England. Ice from Philly. This is Ice from Philly. It started in rinks like Elwood, St. Charles, Lancaster's, Carmen Gardens, Chevu, and also done at rinks in South Jersey and Garden State and Frankville. In the 70s, people were fast backwards in the late 60s and 70s. London roller skating history. These pictures are from the 86. And when you go to the documentary and we start talking about the skaters who popularized it, they were skating in the 80s and 90s. However, the desire to skate fast backwards is international. If you go to China, they're skating fast backwards. If you artistic skating, they're skating fast backwards. So the intentions are a little bit different. But boom, that was a tangent of sorts. History. London skate history is different. Is drastically different because it's a city. And since there are much fewer rinks, how do I say this next sentence? There are much fewer rinks. The scene isn't as developed as it is in the United States. The hobby isn't as developed. Like I think I said it in the video, skating in the Stratford is like soul food. Let's just go to the Stratford. Skating in the Stratford, or the Stratford Mall being one of the epicenters of London roller skating, would be like Greenbrier Mall being the epicenter of roller skating in Atlanta. Not Greenbrier. Let's say South DeKalb Mall. Yeah, it'd be like if we all went and skated down in South DeKalb Mall. But if you go down to Atlanta, there are so many roller skating rinks in Atlanta. And if we say that London is the Atlanta of the UK, the amount of skating that happens in Atlanta versus in the UK is astronomically different. Because in Atlanta, let's just go to the 10 best roller skating rinks in Atlanta. You're going to know all of these, most of them. Cascade. Shouts out to the Golden Glide. Golden Glide. Sparkle Smyrna. This is where Push and Morgan West and Skate Life make half of their videos. This is where the Team Cascade guys, Solo, Unseasoned, the guy that just won the National Jam Skating League competition, not Skate CC, Miss Cascade, they skate at Atlanta. They skate at Cascade. Miss Camille. Not Miss Cascade is crazy. That's not her. Miss Camille. Let me just go to Solo just to show the difference. I dance Solo. 147 on 147K on Instagram, 100K on YouTube, 100K plus on YouTube. 34K. Storm Skater, 34K. She got like 1-2 on YouTube. She doing classes and stuff. She did like the BB show, C show and stuff. 24K. There's like bigger skaters. It's just a bigger scene. Cascade per capita, per viewer is a bigger scene than London. Cascade. Just Cascade. Because that's how popular it is. Then you add in the Glide. Then you add in Sparkles. Those are just the popular rinks. Then you got Hot Wheels, Skate Along. This is out in like the north side, on the north side. Cooler, Alpharetta, Stone Mountain Skates. Starlight out in Stockbridge. You got the places out. There's like 10 rinks in there. Flippers closed down. Where to go skating in London? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. Some of these places are ice rinks. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're all in Middle City. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Girl on roller skates. This is a sculpture. JT Skate. Some of these places are okay. This is a skate shop. This isn't a skating rink. Roller Nation 1. We got one in Newham, Skating Haven. The AI pictures, Uncanny. Queensway. 3. I've seen videos of this one. Okay, ice skating. Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe I haven't seen this. Bowling alley. Darts. Curling? Curling, bro? They got bro curling? This is not a roller skating rink. Skate Base London. Adult roller skating lessons. Okay. Is that Rouge? No. Skate merch. That's cool. Let's go skate London. Let me get my London folders together. So there's much fewer rinks in London. There might be more skating rinks in Atlanta than all of London. And not Georgia, Atlanta. And then we got to look at the development of the entire history. Inline and quads. Okay, sick willies. This is they're selling. I think there's more skating rinks in Atlanta than there are in London. They're teaching outside. Let's get Roller Skate Nation. I think this is the place where I see all the London people making videos because they all be in that same room. Like, this is like squarish. If the room feels like a square to me, like there's poles in the middle. There's not a lot of rinks with poles in the middle in the States. Storm is like half of the social media. It's like every other post. This rink feels long. When I was skating in China, the rink was like this. It was about this size, and there were some poles in the middle. Okay, that's a decent curve, decent little curve. It's a nice little size. This kind of like Skate 22 sized. If y'all ever skated at Skate 22 up in New Jersey. London's premier roller disco. See if we can get another one. Oh. Ooh. Jamming, dipping, and speed skating open night. The second big thing that the difference in rink culture creates, a lot of the moves that they're doing in London, they're moves that got popularized from the United States. Pretty much from are the most popular moves from the United States. It's like they're doing the reverse stereotype thing that I'm doing. There was a line from the Stratford documentary that really stuck out to me, and I'm going to pull it up really quickly. I'm going to pull up my premiere, and then I'm going to show y'all some of the reactions. Because you see a lot of people dipping. Dipping, calling it jam skating. These are things that got popular during the pandemic. That's not specifically vocabulary or habits that are native to rhythm skating. It's something that people picked up and started doing with the pandemic, and it became super popular. The slow walking, it's wild when I see people making slow walk videos in London, because slow walking is not popular like that in the States. Serious skaters do not slow walk. Not in the States. They're gonna make the booty shake clips off the slow walking. You get like, you get the models and stuff coming in. But the second that it go from, hey, I'm slow walking and I'm hitting knees to it's time to dance. Like, ain't no hate, but you just got to keep it real. Like, it's not. But it, like, you see the people in, like, Storm, I see videos, she talk about practicing the slow walk.
Copyrighted music.
My first low spin was right there.
How did you feel?
First one.
How did you feel?
Well, I feel like I conquered the world. I said to myself, easy. I said, once I get low spins, I'm done.
That's what I said.
I'm done.
I saw a roll bouncer said, listen, if I get that low spin, nobody can chat to me.
Nobody can chat to me. It's crazy.
Don't chat to
You
me.
know it. I'm trying to get other spins. I'm still chatting.
I was saying to myself earlier, like, what would the skate scene look like if Stratford didn't exist? It would look so different.
It would just be
Low spin from roll bounce. Because I've been there. I 1,000% been there. I remember when I saw roll bounce and I saw that low spin, I was like, oh, it's me. I'm ninjas. There's different things that pop out, and there's different things that catch your attention. Line dancing. I think line dancing is in the US, there's a big divide on line dancing. Some people love it. Different communities took to the downtown in a different way. Different communities attach themselves to the downtown in a different way. There are some people that learned the routine. They spent time skating with it and they had fun with it, but then they went back to skating their style. And then there are people who are doing Richard Humphrey's roller dance program without paying them. During the pandemic, the downtown became super popular. And if you look through roller skating media, one of the most predominant types of media that you're going to see is the Venice Beach footage, the California people. I'm grooving. I'm on the beach. See, this clip is a little different because they skating like they're in the rink. But even with that, it's a little funny because there's a roller skating culture that gets popularized from California. I'm about to play this on silent. But it's actually not the type of roller skating that they're doing inside of the community all the time. Like this. Let me take a pause. Like, I realized I was making a video about, like, my latest video, what wheels to buy for different styles. And I said that the Cali style, they're focusing on their sliding and they're focusing on, they're sliding and they're wearing this style of skates. When is the last time you saw this style of skates on the internet? The people that got popular down at Venice Beach were like, the Hot Wheels girls. the LA, I'm doing jobs in LA and I skate girls. Those are the people that got popular. But the people down at the rink, these style of people did not get popular. Like this didn't like, nope. Hyde Park is kind of like this. You go down there, dudes be on this. Got some people hitting these spins. Ooh wee. Oh, got the dudes dancing. Slow walkers. He said, move off the outside, girl. I'm moving. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the United States in a more organized fashion. So that was the UK. Convert quads predominantly fast backwards chopping style. In the modern age, more skaters are jamming. Since his outside develops into the Venice Beach, San Francisco dance plaza style. Boom. Predominantly outside, a singular style develops in London as a city. London is a city. Let's just go through the U.S. from the top. Since the USA is a collection of states, a collection of cultures that make up the USA style, there are multiple popular setups that people use for different parts of the country. There is a standard boot and setup for rhythm skating, but that's more of a standard that people start at. And depending on the region that you skate in, people might skate with something else. The vocabulary. Each region of the United States has its own vocabulary. That's influenced by the music that they listen to. In the UK, there are different styles and there's mixings of cultures, but a lot of it ends up around the same tempo. And then house music, I'm not sure. In the US where I'm from, everything techno. It's all techno to me. It is all techno to me. It's techno or it's New Jersey club. It is all techno to me. Those are gonna be like the house, and sometimes we listen to the grunge, and sometimes it is all techno to me. It is all techno. Boom, boom, boom. Uh, we get we get some of a Caribbean influence. That's a little bit more up tempo too. As opposed to there is JB music. JB music. Let me come back. JB music is a distinctive style For Chicago. People don't make JB music or JB mixes anywhere else. There's New Jersey club music. People don't make that anywhere else. It's not widely popular. New Jersey club music. There's a different type of club music in Chicago. There's a different type of fast music that people listen to in Chicago. Atlanta music is completely different. There are Atlanta rappers, multiple Atlanta rappers, where people just do not understand what they're saying. And it's slower. The way that the bass hits is different. The way that people create music inside of the South, it creates a different vibe and energy that's getting created in London. It's a completely different vibe. Even our gangster music is different. Our gangster music is slow. A lot of it was slow. And then even in the newer age of rap, our gangster music is fast. Some gangster music is fast. Southerner music. I don't even know what she is. I just took care of the bill. We not regular niggas. These not the regular pointers. I've never known that he said any of this. This is one of my favorite Future songs. Trapping out the, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Trapping out the, oh, yeah, yeah. I'm flapping out the servo, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm jumping out, yeah, yeah. Future. I'm about to cop a Porsche. I take her for the streets, fresh off the banana boats. I come from straight from the east, where people split your cantaloupes. You tell me what you want, I'm coming with the gang of dope. A cigar full of loud. I'm laced up to the effing flow. A Porsche, Carrera, Panorama, 911. I do the whole dash, dropping all cash. Gutted to the death of me, I'm sticking to the rest of me. Slug deal with the Colombians. What the hell with the Colombians? I know Sosa. All I got in the world is my ball and my rudeness. Everything in the world we do is Versace Sobas. Last one. That's how you said it. We pushing P. I think they took Young Thug's verse off of everything because of the charges. I can't find Young Thug's verses on Pushin' P lyrics. I can't even find it. Because it was referenced in the trial. Hopefully it's here. Oh, here we go. Look, I just bought the bought the guinea. The outside side of yeah. Okay. Bought her a P, not a pillow horse. What was Thug saying? This is a guess. Oh, wait. I done did a lot just to live this here lifestyle. We came straight from the bottom to the top of my lifestyle. Let the beginning. That's what we're doing in the U.S. And I'm gonna tell everybody, rap the first 4 lines of Meet Me at the Crossroads. I'm done. Roller skating styles. Vocabulary and the moves. Okay. And then this is kind of where a big separation comes. Many of the routines were created inside of the rink. And some were created outside. Most of the routines are created inside of the rink. That means they are specifically crafted to shape themselves in a circle. This affects a lot of decisions. This affects, yeah, it's a verb. The choreography decisions made in the ring. Like, think about this. Why are you slow walking outside? Like, why would you go outside with your skates and shuffle across the ground at an extremely slow rate? Like, why would you do that? It'd be 2 times as obnoxious outside. It might be cool for a routine that you're doing in place with your friends. It might look really cool as a dance move in between some things, but if we look at the slow walk is another routine that has been affected by the ring. Let's look at the slow walk tape. There's a lot of things about the slow walk that are just obnoxious. I'm about to get canceled for the slow walk slander. Somebody gonna be in my inbox. Just let him live. So inside of the ring, slow skaters on the inside, fast skaters on the outside. Why is there a group of people skating slowly on the outside of this ring?
It's your boy DJ T Brown, man. Big shots out to the skate DJs, man. DJ Slade, DJ Waterway, DJ A1, DJ Soul Train, and I can't forget my boy DJ Classic. It's going down, it's going down. Let's get it, and then we do a little something like this.
All my skaters in the place. Strap up your boots, let's skate. Now give me that roll. Everybody in the skate rink roll. Everybody in the skate. All my skaters in the place. Strap up your boots, let's skate. Now give me that roll. Everybody in the skate rink roll. Everybody in the skate
Look at bro
rink.
in the back, slow walking for his life.
Now slow walk.
He getting freaky with him, freaky ass boy.
Slow walk.
Stop trying to riz.
Now slow walk. Now slow walk. slow walk.
Look, I have never seen a skate life take this long.
Now slow walk. Now slow walk. Now slow walk. All my skaters in the place. Strap up your boots, let's skate. Now give me that roll.
Why would
everybody in the skate rink?
Why would you skate slowly in a line all the way across the rink? Like imagine people doing this in the middle of a road or a street outside.
Everybody in the skate rink, roll. Everybody in the skate rink.
You're in the middle of Hyde Park. There's people standing 2 by 4, 4 by 5, hitting this.
Now slow walk. 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 Now slow walk.
Hey yo, bro was like, hey yo, bro about to. He like, hey yo, it's time to jump off the porch.
Now slow walk. Now slow walk. Now slow walk.
This is a pretty big ring.
All my skaters in the place. Strap up your boots, let's skate. Now give me that roll. Everybody in the skate rink, roll. Everybody in the skate. All my skaters in the place. Strap up your boots, let's skate. Now give me that roll. Everybody in the skate rink, roll. Everybody in the skate rink. Break it down now. Now break it down now. Now break it down now.
Y'all remember what I said about the booty shaking? I'm about to get demonetized. I have to stop watching this video. Like, yo. They go like, boy, if you do not chill out, I don't know what point you were trying to make, but you need to stop. You need to take all that off the tube. To accentuate the booty shaking. To flex. To flex. Me and the combination of the people in my group have more social capital than the people in your group. That's why we skate in a line across the rink. Because if everybody slow walked inside of the center of the rink and got in nobody's way, we couldn't see them as well. We can't do a slow walk circle, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines across, doing turns in the middle of the floor. How would everybody know we were slow walking? Who could, how's skate life gonna get us? But inside of London, they're doing the slow walk inside of choreography. Like real life inside of choreography. I'm looking at this video right here and I'm trying to figure out what type of lights did I have? Like I'm sitting here with 2 light boxes on me. I haven't shot without 2 light boxes in years. That's how long, that's how far up my studio's gotten. I keep a light box on me. I got a mic. What were you shooting with? What did you have? What were you shooting with? Like, I know I didn't have lights. Y'all can't see it, it's small.
Oh,
I'm dark. You can barely see me. I was dark skinned. I was out in the sun. Look at that line of Christmas lights. I knew I was doing something with this.
check out the dude at the end.
It took me hours to put that on the board. Oh my God.
And let the train sway. so that they can get back on the line. That's the type of stuff that you gotta do when you get more.
This was actually one of my first
Asking
reaction
for work.
videos. Bruh, I was using a shotgun mic. I'm yelling. I'm yelling because I had a shotgun mic. Anyway, let's get back to the point. I'm feeling guilty about that slow walk tangent. YouTubers really be having a lot of the skimpy outfits blurred out. Like, I be seeing dudes, I'm like, bro, they got that blurred out. I didn't even think it was that bad. I'm like, hey, yo. Bro, you can't be having that up on your channel. History. London skating's history, because it is inner city. Since there are fewer rinks, the hobby isn't as developed inside of the United States. The entirety of the history starts in the late 70s. Let's give them the late 1970s. Roller skating history in the United States develops in a couple of different paths because of the nature of the beast. In the States, first, there's a big racial divide. So since there's a race divide, there's two different types of skating. And in addition to the racial divide, there's also the separation between the states. Two different, let's, and then we can get even more specific. In Ash Fahrenheit's chapter in The Evolution of Skating, he describes the two worlds of skating inside of England. I can't spell Fahrenheit. Y'all don't even see me misspelling it. I'm about to scroll down. Everybody about to laugh. He describes how UK history developed and people who use converts became what did he say? There's a different acronym for BIPOC in England. The BIP? No, they say something else. The BAME. While white skaters developed into rollerbladers. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. What's it like your last name being Fahrenheit, but you use the metric system? I forgot. I never realized that. Like he used the metric system. Then there's the break between the styles. Different cultures in the States adopted different types of skating. Largely adopted. Speed skating, artistic skating, and jam skating became predominantly white sports. Predominantly. But it's crazy. I think the wildest part about roller skating is how prominent of a space that rhythm/style skating has. Almost exclusively African American experience. Like to this day, there's not a lot of people that aren't black that skate a style. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't people that don't do general jam skating moves. I think there's a lot of people that dance on their skates. Kappa Cabaret. I knew they was Kappas. This is a crazy thing. How did they get bodysuits for this? J13 of the AKAs. Oh, they having park parties. Ah. Who's somebody I can go? Like Anna Koto. Anna Koto doesn't skate a style. She adopted a couple of moves from a couple of different styles and called it jam skating. Like that's the biggest one. As opposed to somebody like Brian Savage. Brian Savage is a JB skater. He's skating using moves inside of the JB legacy. I would look up Vic, but we could talk about Nasir and Vic. Where they at? Nasir. He's skating using moves and he's skating using the vocabulary from the JB legacy. Vic. I'm thinking a song in my head. I don't know what song might be playing. It's probably copyrighted music. And this isn't to say you're not skating for real. You're not a real skater. If you're not JB skating or doing the Atlanta stab with precision, you're not a skater. It's just to say there is a genuine distinction between the history that's inside of speed skating, artistic skating, and jam skating, and the history of move that builds rhythm skating into different styles. It's distinctively different. Distinctively different. Because these have been developing since the early 1900s. And this connects back to the separation. Classic form around the culture. This connects back to the racial divide between them. And how that completely affected it. I guess that can be one of the similarities. We can make that a similarity. So we got equipment, vocabulary and moves, development, how these two develop. The history. I like it. I like the note section. I like the additional pickups. Get the DJ schedule. They have the dates reversed. I thought they were talking about dates across months. Oh, let's check out some of the videos that I sent to myself. I showed y'all Bike versus Blader. I'm still making up this challenge. I need to shoot the video for this challenge. I was going to shoot it on Friday, and then I forgot that. I got a rehearsal on Friday. And I have a rehearsal on Sunday. I could go on Saturday, but I was about to go work out. So I could go work out and then take my skates and then hit the rink. I was going to go to Capoeira, then I was going to go. I could do both. Anyway. The Dazzler. Let's find it. There's a story about this man known as the Dazzler, a Cleveland roller skating legend. Wow. Black skating culture is on its way back to Cleveland.
An escape, another world where everyone speaks the same body language, roller skating.
I want them to feel like this is family.
The Mix Play More roll rink in Euclid has become more than a place to lace up your skates and glide across the floor.
Yeah, because it's rich with history, offering refuge to the community for decades. And now, Amanda Van Allen shows us in this News 5 original, it's uniting generations, old and new.
I think it's important to bring the culture back to Cleveland because it's well needed.
Play more.
It's fun, safe, and we love it.
I want to say it's like church.
Got somebody hitting the Dougie.
You know what I'm saying?
The bright lights from the heavens. Call to the faithful down below.
Back in the 80s, it was a huge thing.
And pews for the parishioners lined with beads.
They think it's a childhood thing.
The higher power at this church, roller skating. An overlooked art form, transforming age with music and dance.
It's my first love.
And shrines like Mix Play More in Euclid keep that love alive.
It's like a full body, mind, and spirit thing for me.
Leilani Wilson.
I started skating when I was around like the age of 5.
And Dorian Porter.
We came together to try to bring it out there, man.
Our skating partners who have embraced the art form within this sanctuary.
With the Black community, it's like a safe haven.
$2, my man.
Which also serves as a refuge away from the troubles outside.
There's so many different skating rinks that people can go to get away from the gangs, away from the shootings, away from the bullying.
Younger generations now feel that same love of skating and express it through their...
I just want everybody to look at where these people are doing all of these routines. In the center.
And express it through their own styles.
They look like they got rubber legs.
Close to the center.
He used to do all that jumping himself.
Joanne and Jim Perkins have been married 59 years.
We met in 1960.
Their love of rolling together goes back even further.
We used to do all the dances.
Where their first date was so long ago.
Used to be in the skating rink 3 or 4 days a week.
And their love continues.
Now we just fumble around the floor because we don't skate like we used to.
Even through hard times.
Now he has a little dementia and he's forgotten a lot.
But Joanne remembers. The electricity of the spot where they fell for each other. It was the go-to place for Black entertainment. Dinah Washington, the OJs, and B.B. King all played the Playmore.
They had a built-in stage.
Oh, no.
Right to stage.
And there was one Cleveland skating icon. He was center stage to everything.
That was skater's heaven.
Maurice Cook, a.k.a. the Dazzler.
And we all believe in being sparkly.
Rode into hearts across the country.
Hey, man, I'm a Dazzler. And they would come over, can I have your autograph? And I'm like, you want my autograph? You're kidding me.
Even in the segregated South.
I was the only Black in the place.
He got his start at the original rink.
Because it's something that me and the fellas do.
For obvious reasons.
So you're telling me you started roller skating for a girl?
Bunch of There was one at that time, but it was a lot of girls, you know.
He loved...
Man, I love the simplicity of starting to do something just to get girls. I ain't did stuff to get girls in years. Years. Just listening to Darth Vader's voice in my head. Now that you've beaten your fear, you need to unlock your hatred to win. I want to see them lose.
Loves to reminisce about the good times.
The Playboy wasn't just special to me, it was to everybody.
And dreads remembering the bad, like the day the Playmore was no more.
When that place burned down, there was a lot of sad people. I was one of them.
Oh, this roof is an ongoing situation.
Decades went by before the Playmore
Place buckets
rose up again.
under some of the leaks.
Miguel Sanders bought this rink about a year ago.
By any means necessary.
It's called Mig's Playmore.
Skating is me now.
He's working to bring back what was so alive decades ago.
Once you get it and get that vibe in you, it's hard to get rid of.
And it's no easy task because the sanctuary
Kinda sucks.
it's falling apart. 10,000 square feet of roof needs replacing.
The roof may cost more than the building itself.
But he feels
people love this place.
it's worth it. In order to help the black skating culture survive.
As long as everybody comes out and keeps supporting it, we will support them.
And so do the faithful.
When you leave here, it gets you back ready for the world again.
Who will preach
It doesn't matter what color you are,
about the joys of roller skating.
how old you are, how young you are. It's just a lot of fun.
As they continue to fill this church with new believers. As time
I want them to feel like this is family.
goes on. In Euclid, Amanda Van Allen, News 5.
That was special. I've been seeing that one make rounds. And I had to do that one. One of the cool parts about listening to a lot of the older dudes talk about how they started skating is how many, this is, hey man, there was just one woman. Like, you know what, man, like this right here, this is gonna make me happy. Because sometimes I really think about it. Like, what are you really doing it for? Here it goes. Will 100,000 subscribers on YouTube make me happy? I saw a picture of Darth Vader talking to here it is. To a group of young ladies playing soccer. Emma, you were unwise to lower your defenses. Ava, do not fail me again. Lily, you have controlled your fear. Now release your anger. Only your hate can score on them. Only your hate. Because I remember, I go back, I was thinking to myself today. I remember being a young dude. I'm talking in high school. And I wanted to make JB videos like the JB video, or dance videos like the JB skaters I used to watch. I can't even find those videos. And I'm really sitting here thinking to myself, like, bro, one day, bro, that's about to be you, man. You gonna be the dudes on YouTube. When they get to searching stuff, it's about to be you. Okay, this one new side of block. 5 tips to be smoother. And then I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Aren't you already the guys on YouTube? Hey, Rico. Okay, hit that 518. Shouts out to Rico. Like Rico can dance, Rico can skate, but Rico doesn't actually skate a style. How much is really enough? What are you really trying to get? $1.8, that's big. Skate Milwaukee. And then the last person I can think of that is not from the Afro-American community that skates a style predominantly is Push. Push skates Atlanta style. He's teaching a lesson right now. Let me find, I cannot find these videos. JB skating at the rink. I remember watching this one coming up. I used to watch this all the time coming up. We are jam skating crew. Hey, how about this? What I'm going to do? I want the plaque. I'm going to keep it real. I want that plaque. I want the plaque. 365 days. I have 365 days. Roller Derby, she said she moved to Thailand. Found skates in my mom's closet is wild. Yeah, Roller Derby's moving to Thailand.
The scariest, most delusional thing I've ever done. I won't have an apartment to come back to. I have no firm plan B.
Has no
I've
firm
never
plan
set
B.
foot in Asia before.
I've been to
I'm
Asia
going
before.
because I'm trying to build
a
thing. The low cost of living in Thailand means that I can focus on it full time. Every single person that I've talked to that's been there says it's absolutely gorgeous. The people are super sweet. The food is amazing. That was enough to tell me. Am I brave or stupid? Let's find out which one. I hope you'll follow along on this journey. Yo, look who it is. Anyways, I hope you'll follow along on this journey. I have no idea what's going to happen, but whether or not it's a dumpster fire or having the wildest chapter of my life, I'm sure there'll be some lessons for you. I could not be more excited. I'm moving to Thailand. It's the scariest, most...
Yeah. No doubts. Oh, wait. Let me end this one. Where I want to end the stream at? Where I want to be? Chose a location. No. Stratford. Well, Boss Tweezy, it has been absolutely amazing coming in and speaking with you about the differences between skating in the UK and skating in the United States. I look forward to continuing to work. I'm going to get off stream. I'm going to keep putting in that work. I got 365 days to accomplish my goals. And then after that, I'm going to have to let something else consume my life. I always knew this day would come. I knew the day would come with my career where I was like, bro, you're going to have to make one more shoot, one more jump. And then on the weekend, it's going to be no more editing. It's going to be no more going to the rink to practice and shoot Instagrams the whole time. It's going to be no more writing. Spending all my time writing scripts. Who am I kidding? It's going to involve that. See you, Boss Tweezy.